What is up guys, Jarv here, back today jumping into Destiny 2. We are back with a This Week in Destiny, taking a look ahead at everything that you can expect from the week ahead. So if you want to find out more about the continuation of Bungie Bounties, the latest bout of extended downtime, the latest Nightfall and Raid challenge, and the Adept and Time Lost loot you can get from them, and more importantly what Tess has available for Bright Dust this week, then be sure to stick around and enjoy the video. If you do enjoy the video, be sure to leave a comment and rating down below, and remember to subscribe for more Destiny 2 content. Just over 70% of the viewers on the channel aren't currently subscribed, so be sure to hit that red button and ring that bell to make sure you don't miss an update. But without further delay guys, let's jump into the video. Now this week's video is sponsored by NordVPN. They offer some of the best security features available online. Now with NordVPN, all your data that you send and receive online travels through an encrypted tunnel, and with that no one can get your hands on any of your private information. Alongside this, it also works on absolutely any platform, including Windows, Mac OS, Linux, Android and iOS. Now virtual private networks have some massive benefits for us gamers, so if there's a game that's not available in your location, you can use your VPN to change your virtual location to purchase that title. You can also unblock your favorite games that have any geo-restricted servers, and also find discounts available in other regions too. Now NordVPN offers over 5,100 servers in over 60 countries, and these are perfect to ensure you can game safely online. These help to avoid DDoS attacks and offer next generation encryption for all your personal information. Now if you go to the link that you see here and in the video description down below, you'll get a 2-year plan plus 1 extra month with an absolutely huge discount. So if you're looking for the easiest way to stay safe online but don't want to break the bank, then be sure to check out NordVPN. All their details can be found down in the video description below. So another week and another This Week in Destiny. This week marks week 13 of Season of the Lost, and with that we see some more extended downtime. So on Tuesday the 16th of November, Destiny 2 will undergo extended downtime, and this will run from 5:45 to 9 AM Pacific time, all the way up to the weekly reset. Now as we know, with these extended periods of downtime, these are likely preparing us for an up and coming update, so be sure to stay stuck to the channel and we'll keep you up to date. Now this week also sees the continuation of Bungie Bounties, where you need to find your target and take them out. These have been running all week long. So if you match against your Bungie bounty and do everything in your power to steal the win from your clutches, or if you match on their team, watch their back and help them achieve victory, then you're in with a chance to earn this amazing emblem. These are going to run throughout the entire month of November, so be sure to check out the Bungie updates. I'll leave the link to that down in the video description below to help you find out where your nearest Bungie bounty is. Now moving on to some of the weekly activities and returning to the Vault of Glass, we have a brand new raid challenge for week 13. It comes in the form of the Templar challenge, and this is called Out of Its Way. Now to complete this challenge, you need to stop Templar from teleporting throughout the entire encounter, and by completing that challenge you'll get an extra chest and also your hands on the Time Lost weapon. Now the Time Lost weapon for this week is the Fatebringer Time Lost. Now the Fatebringer is one of the best hand cannons inside Destiny 2, and with Time Lost weapons coming with second perks in the 3rd and 4th column, it's essentially guaranteeing that god roll each and every time. So if you haven't got your hands on that explosive payload Firefly Fatebringer just yet, this week will be the week to jump into the Vault of Glass. But if it's not weapons that you're seeking and you're looking for high stat armor, the high stat armor focus for this week is strength. So if you're looking for some high strength armor for those builds, make sure to get that team together and jump into the Vault of Glass. Now moving on to the weekly rituals, we have a new legendary Shattered Realm. It comes in the form of the Forest of Echoes. Now if you're still looking for the secrets and mysteries inside any of the Shattered Realms, we made a guide specifically for the Forest of Echoes. So if you're still seeking those out to earn your Realm Walker title, I'll leave the link to that guide down in the video description below. Now alongside that Shattered Realm, we also have a new Crucible Rotator for this week. It comes in the form of Team Scorched. Now this is certainly one of the most interesting game modes inside the Crucible. I can't say it's my personal favourite, but once again, if you still have some seasonal challenges to complete in relation to Team Scorched, then be sure to jump into it this week to get those challenges done. Now this week sees us reset the rotation for Nightfalls and Grandmaster Nightfalls, so as a result, Hallowed Lair will return into rotation, but to run alongside this, Bungie has also added boosted Nightfall rewards all week long. This will give you double rewards for any rewards you earn inside the Nightfalls, so it will be a good week to farm out the Adept weapons. Now as for those Adept weapons, we have the Comedian Shotgun. Now this can run with Adrenaline Junkie, which is getting a nice buff in the up and coming Anniversary pack, so don't sleep on this shotgun. Be sure to farm one out as part of this week's Nightfall. But if shotguns aren't really your thing, then you can seek out the Shadow Price. Now the Shadow Price is one of the stronger RPMs when it comes to auto rifles for PvE, especially as auto rifles are also the anti-barrier weapon for this season. So if you haven't got a good roll on either the Comedian or Shadow Price, then be sure to jump into the Nightfall this week. Now moving over to Europa, we have a new Eclipse Zone. This can be found over in Asterian Abyss. So once again, if you're still finishing the augments way back from Beyond Light, then be sure to head over there to find your target. Alongside this, we have a brand new Empire Hunt. It comes in the form of the Warrior. Now the Warrior can offer pinnacle rewards, but to do so you need to fully upgrade the sabotage quests over at Variks on Europa as well. So make sure to have that done before jumping into the Empire Hunt this week. Now the same can be said for the Exo Challenge. This is Simulation Agility, one of the easiest in the entire rotation, but much like the Empire Hunt, make sure to fully upgrade your sabotage quests first to ensure this is an easy source of pinnacle loot. Now with all the seasonal challenges completed for this season, we take a look at the Lost Sectors for November the 16th only. So these will be available upon this week's weekly reset. Can be both found over on the moon. Now the Legend Lost Sector upon the weekly reset can be found over in the K1 Revelation. So if you're still seeking out those amazing exotic chess pieces from previous seasons, then be sure to head over there to get your chance. But if it's not chess pieces that you're after and you're looking for gauntlets, then you'll need to head over to the K1 Crew Quarters. Once again, this can be found over on the moon. It gives you a great opportunity to get your hands on these incredible exotic gauntlets. Now with all the weekly rituals out of the way, this brings us into the most important part of the week, and that's what Tess has available for Bright Dust in week 13 of Season of the Lost. And the first item over in the main featured section is the Lion Tamer exotic emote. Now this was available in week 7 and was a brand new emote this season. So if you missed out on it way back then, you can pick it up this week and it will set you back 3,250 Bright Dust. Alongside this, we have the Pragmat Harrier, once again a brand new exotic ship for this season. This was available in week 4 for silver, but you can pick it up this week for 2,000 Bright Dust. Alongside that though, we have the Pyramid Entrance. Now this is also a new transmat effect for this season, so if you're collecting these, then you can pick this up for 450 Bright Dust. Next up we have the Chrome Stock Legendary Shader. Now this dates way back to the season of the Drifter, so if you're collecting these and you missed out on it way back then you can pick it up this week for 300 Bright Dust. Now over in the main Bright Dust store, we have a new legendary emote. It comes in the form of Straw Dog Standoff, a multiplayer emote. Now this was available in week 7 for silver, but you can pick it up this week for 1,250 Bright Dust. Alongside that, we have the Wanderer's Exotic Ghost Shell, once again a brand new one for this season that was available in week 11 for silver. But if you're looking to save those pennies, you can pick it up this week and it'll set you back 2,850 Bright Dust. Alongside that, we have the One Fell Swoop Exotic Sparrow. Now this was available way back in Season of Opulence. So once again, if you missed out on it and are collecting these, then this will set you back 2,500 Bright Dust. Now next up, we have the Legendary Armor Ornaments. Now this week resembles the final piece of the main armor set if you've been collecting these for Bright Dust. And this week sees the helmet available for all 3 characters. Naturally, the helmet will vary depending on the character that you load in on, but if you're looking to pick up each one, then each piece of armor will set you back 1,200 Bright Dust. Next up, we have the Looking Out Legendary Emote. Now this was originally available back in Season 12, Season of the Hunt, so if you missed out on it and fancy adding it to that emote wheel, then this will set you back 700 Bright Dust. Next up, we have the Crow Projection, also from Season of the Hunt, so if you're collecting these, then this will set you back 1,500 Bright Dust. And the final item on offer this week is the Remembrance. This is the exotic weapon ornament for the Dead Man's Tale exotic scout rifle. It's one of the best looking weapon ornaments for that particular weapon, so if you didn't want to pay silver for it back in week 11, then you can pick it up this week and it will set you back 1,250 Bright Dust. So there we have it guys, a good look at everything that you can expect for week 13 in Season of the Lost. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to check out one of the 2 videos you see here in these cards for more Destiny 2 content. And if you want to keep up to date with everything to do with Destiny 2, be sure to hit subscribe as well. I'm going to jump back into the game as always guys, and I will catch you all again very soon.